Okay, so once again, good morning, students. So in the last class, we were discussing about the respiratory system. So do you all remember the respiratory system? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So who takes part in this respiratory system? What is the name of the organ, the visceral organ? Who takes part in this? Anyone?
Lungs, ma'am.
Lungs. Okay. How many lungs do we have?
Two, ma'am.
Two. Okay. So I hope you all remember the upper respiratory tract, the lower respiratory tract, all this. Do you all remember sinuses and all this? Yes or
Yes,
no?
ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay, so we were discussing about the system of respiration. So let us just see again this thing that is the system of respiration. Okay, in the system of respiration, what will you find from the lungs? What will happen? I mean, it will go and deliver. I mean, to the bloodstream, it will go and deliver oxygen to all the organs as well as the tissues. And in this thing, the muscles as well as the bones, they also play an important role in this system of respiration. All right. And what happens here? Uh, in the muscles, portion, you will find the diaphragm. All right. So the diaphragm, let me just show you again. This part, can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
So this
Yes, ma'am.
part is a diaphragm, which is a part of the muscles. All right. Okay. So these muscles, what do they do? What is their work? The muscle, they help the lungs to pull in and push it out. Means this one. The muscles, no, which is the diaphragm, they helps in breathing in and breathing out. Like this. This is the diaphragm. They helps. And the next is bones. No? We were discussing about the bones. So in bones, who is responsible? I mean, who plays an important part? The ribs. Remember ribs? So the ribs, what do? They surround and protect the heart and the lungs. Means this one. This is the ribs, no? They protect the lungs so that they remain in one position. They remain in one particular place. Is it clear about this, the system of respiration? That is the muscle and the ribs.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next is in the system of respiration, what will you find? You will find that when you breathe, no, that is your lungs, means the lungs plays an important part for you to breathe in and breathe out. What happens at that time? The blood, they carries what type of this one? Carbon dioxide. And other, when you breathe out, no? When you breathe out, what happens? The blood, they carries carbon dioxide and other waste materials or else other waste particles out of your body when you breathe out. Is it clear? And other components that works with the lungs and blood vessels means some other components are also there who plays an important part along with the lungs. All right. And also as well as the blood vessels. So what are those? What are those? That is the alveoli and the bronchioles. So this is the bronchioles. Can you see this? They are like the branches. Means if we zoom in inside the lungs, this is the lungs. If we zoom in, if we look closer, we will find the alveoli and the bronchioles. So first we will find the bronchioles. So the bronchioles is all this. So the bronchioles, they are like branches, right? The bronchioles, they are like branches. And just at the next, that is just next to the bronchioles, there lies the alveoli. So all these are the alveoli. Is it clear, everyone? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
first let us discuss about the bronchioles. So this is the bronchioles, like they are like branches which are attached with the alveoli. Okay, so the bronchioles, they are very small. They are just like branches. From the picture itself, you can just see it. Can you see this, all this?
Yes, ma'am.
So all these are the bronchioles. Understand? So they are like branches. Branches of the what? Branches of the bronchial tube. So this is the bronchial tube, this one. So they are like branches. And finally, they will reach the alveoli. So all these are the alveoli. They are small. They are just like grapes. Can you see this? They are just like tiny, tiny, small, small like grapes, which are in, I mean, bunch. No, means all together. Okay, so what do they do? This alveoli, they are tiny, means they are very small. And what happens here? The air sacs are there, means air is there. From where, what happens here? There is exchange of what? Exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide takes place in this alveoli. Is it clear? Exchange of gas, that is carbon dioxide, that is oxygen and carbon dioxide takes place here. Exchange of gas takes place here. Is it clear about alveoli and the bronchioles, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, next is capillaries. So all these are capillaries. So the capillaries, they are like they are what? They are the blood vessels in the where? In the alveoli wall. Okay. So as I've already said, so all these are the alveoli. Tiny, very tiny. They are like grapes. So what do? Like they are attached. They are attached with these capillaries. Is it clear? They are attached with these capillaries. And what happens here? They also play an important part in oxygen and carbon dioxide. That is exchange of gas. They will move oxygen and carbon dioxide. So all these are the capillaries which are attached with the alveoli. Is it clear about the system of respiration? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now let us see about the lobes. I mean, how the lungs are like divided. All right. So you will find that the lungs has got how many lobes? Section of the lungs, that is 3 lobes in the right lung, this one, and 2 lobes in the left lung. So this is the left. All right. This is the left, and this is the right. I think from the picture, itself, also you can just see it. It's not it. Okay, so let us discuss about the right lung. So this is the right lung. So the right lung is divided into 3 lobes, which are the superior lobe. From the name itself, superior. Superior means above, at the top. All right, middle lobe. So this is the middle lobe, and the third lobe is inferior lobe. Inferior means down, bottom. Understand? So these are the 3 lobes that you will find in the what? In the right lung. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the left lung. Coming to the left lung, it has got 2 lobes. So what are those? Superior lobe, this one, and next is the inferior lobe, which is this. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that was about the lobes. Okay, next is pleura. Okay, pleura. So what happens here? The lungs, they are surrounded by a thin sac. Means in each side of the lungs, they are surrounded, or else you can say they are covered with a thin sac, which separates the lung from the chest wall. So this is the lung and this is the chest wall. So separation is there. It's not it. From the picture itself also you can see there is separation in between the chest wall and the lungs. Can you see it? This is the lungs and this is the chest wall. I hope you can see.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is the pleura. All right. So the inner one, I mean a bit inner one, is known as the visceral pleura. Okay, this one. So the inner one, this is shaded in blue color. So this is the visceral pleura. Understand? And the space in between the lung and the chest wall is the pleural space. This is the space here, no? So the pleural space. And the outer part is the parietal pleura. This one is shaded in the red color. So this portion is the what? Parietal pleura. Is it clear? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
So the heart lies where in the mediastinum. I've already said, no, I'm just repeating again. So two lungs you have, one, two, right, left. So in the middle, the heart is situated or the heart is located. Okay, so are we done with the pleura, everyone? Everyone is clear, no, about the pleura?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you really remembered or not? Let me just test you. Yamang, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, in the right side of the lung, how many lobes are there?
2, ma'am.
Right side, right. Not left, right.
Right. Oh, right.
Yes. How many?
1, ma'am.
One, are you sure? Titus?
Yes, ma'am.
Titus, am I audible to you? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right side of the lung, how many lobes are there?
3, ma'am.
3. Can you name them?
Yes.
Titus, can you name them? Yes or no? You just tell me. If not, I'll ask somebody else. Yes or no? Just answer me.
No.
No. Okay, Suraksha, will you be able to answer my question?
Ma'am.
Will you be able?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so say.
Superior lobe, middle lobe, and inferior lobe.
Okay, very good. So how many are there?
3.
3 lobes. Acha, okay, good. Okay, Snee, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Snee, can you tell me in the left side how many lobes are there?
2, ma'am.
2. Can you name them?
Superior lobe and inferior lobe.
Can you please repeat again? Your voice is not clear.
Superior lobe and inferior.
Superior lobe and inferior lobe. Okay, very good. Okay. Next, Samson. Am I audible? Others, you can mute yourself. Yamang, please mute yourself. Please turn off your microphone. Okay, Samson, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Samson, can you tell me the lungs? No? I mean, when you breathe, that is in the respiratory system, the muscle as well as the bones, they play an important role when you like during the respiratory system. So, in the muscle portion, what is the name of the muscle which helps you in breathing in and breathing out? Can you name it? Did you understand my question?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you please name it?
It's when we can you please
Okay, let me repeat. When you breathe in and breathe out, na? Your not only your lungs, I mean Of course, the lungs also plays an important part in like breathing, na? So, means the muscle as well as the bones, they also play an important part for you to breathe in and breathe out. So, in the muscle portion, what is the name of the muscle which plays an important part in breathing in and breathing out? Can you name it? Did you get my question now?
Ma'am,
So can you name it?
what is lungs?
Haha. Please speak a bit louder.
Lungs.
Yes, yes, lungs. So means what is the name of the muscle? Muscle, I'm saying.
And I forgot.
Haha.
I forgot, ma'am.
You forgot. Okay. Parmita, do you remember? Parmita Debarma?
Yes, ma'am.
Please tell the answer.
Diaphragm.
Yes, very good. Diaphragm. Is it clear now, Samson? Diaphragm. Okay,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
okay. And Parmita, you please on your this one mic again. Okay,
Yes,
Parmita.
ma'am.
Okay, Parmita, can you tell me what is the name of the ribs? Sorry, what is the name of the bones?
Uh, bone.
I mean, in the bones also they help, no, the lungs so that you can breathe in and breathe out the bones. So, what is the name of that bone?
Rib.
Ribs. Okay, very good. Okay. I'll test you like this, huh? Like in the middle of my class, also, I'll just test you whether you all are really attentive or not. So, you please pay attention. Okay. So, apart from all the things that we have discussed now, like alveoli, bronchioles, lungs, this and that. So, some other system also they are involved, or else you can say they are included for this system, that is the respiratory system. All right. So cilia, Cilia, cilia also plays an important part when you breathe in and breathe out. That is respiratory system. Okay, cilia is this. It lies here in the primary bronchus. Can you see this? This is the primary bronchus. If we zoom in this primary bronchus, na, you will find the cilia, Cilia. Can you see this, everyone?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
So the cilia also plays an important part in the respiratory system, and it lies in the primary bronchus. And the cilia, they are like hairs, like tiny, very like tiny in structure, or yeah, very tiny. And the cilia, they move like a wave. Understand? And this cilia, that is just like a hair, not tiny hairs. What do they do? What is the function? The function is that they filter the dust. Whatever dust you breathe in, whatever dust particles that you breathe in, the cilia, they filter it. Understand? They filter all the dust, whatever you breathe in, and as well as all the irritants. Irritants means the thing which is not what to say, which is not good for your body, which is yeah, which is not good for your body. And later on, when you breathe out, no, like they just remove it. This cilia. Is it clear? Is it clear about the cilia?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever, okay, I'll repeat again. Whatever dust particles are there, like when you breathe in, so they remove all this the dust particles, and they filter. I mean, they make it clean. It makes sure that your lungs, whatever you breathe in, means it's clean. Is it clear? Whatever you breathe in, it's clean. Okay, and they are very tiny. They are like hairs, very tiny, and they move like a wave, so that they dust out all the, I mean, the dust particles. Na? Okay, shall we move to the next?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
huh? Yes. Okay, now let us discuss about the epiglottis. Okay. Okay, so this is the epiglottis. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh.
Yes, ma'am.
So the epiglottis, what are they? They are like a tissue that flap at the entrance. Flap means, do you understand flap? I mean, they open, close like that. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Means, what to say? Let me show you. Can you see? Can you see me? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
say for example, this is the epiglottis. They flap means like this. Flap. Flap it means like this. I mean, they are like the entrance. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what happens here in the epiglottis? They flap at the entrance. This one to the where? To the trachea. Means they goes to the trachea, and means in the trachea what happens? That close when you swallow to keep foods and liquids out of the airway. I've already said in the previous slide also. They make the entrance in such a way that it won't go to the this one. It won't go to the esophagus, so that whatever food you are consuming, whatever you drink, whatever you are consuming, it won't go to the, I mean, the different sides, so that you will, so that it will be difficult for you to breathe. What happens, like when you, when if you eat something, say for example, if it is going in your the lung, your lungs, obviously it will hamper you. It's not, it means it's not normal even, just to say. So the epiglottis, they helps so that it goes in the right place. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Next is
Ma'am.
larynx. Larynx, this one. So larynx, they are also known as the voice box. Listen, voice box. And what happens here in the larynx, they are the hollow organ that allows us to talk and make sound when air moves in and out. So I hope you can understand. It's in a very simple words I have just written it. Okay, so larynx, I'll just repeat again. So the larynx, they are like a hollow organ, means hole. Hole is there. And the larynx, they are made in such a way that so that we are able to talk, and as well as we can make sound. And when we make sound, or else when we like talk and all that, what happens? The air, it moves in and out in the larynx. In this portion, the air moves in, out like that. When we talk, when we laugh, when we make any kind of sound. Is it clear about the larynx, epiglottis, larynx?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone? Okay. Okay, so now let us discuss in general about the lungs. So the lungs, they are what? The lungs, they are at the center. They are at the center of the respiratory system, like the breathing. The respiratory means they are at the center, they are at the middle. And what happens here? Every cell of the body, they need oxygen to stay alive and healthy. It's not, it means all of us, all the living things, all the living organisms, they all need oxygen so that we can survive, so that we can be alive and be healthy. And the body, our body, our body, it also needs what? The body also needs to get rid of carbon dioxide, because it's not good. It's not it. That's why they need to get rid. So this gas is a waste product that is made by the cells during their normal everyday function. Our lungs are specially designed to exchange this gas every time we breathe in and out. Means what happens? As we don't need carbon dioxide, okay, this gas, that is the carbon dioxide, they are waste. They are waste product. They are made by what? They are made by the cell. Understand? So our lungs, they are made in such a way that there is exchange of gas. It is carbon dioxide and what? Oxygen. It's not it. So that we can breathe the healthy gas. Okay, so that it won't affect our body. It won't be poisonous, or else it won't be unhealthy for us. Is it clear about this? Clear or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, next is about the lungs. I mean, how do they look like and all those. Okay, so the lungs, they are spongy. Do you know the meaning of spongy? Pinkish color. Do you know the meaning of spongy, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. So they are like a sponge. I mean, they are very squeezable, you can say like that. Huh. They are spongy. And the color of the lung is pinkish in color. All right. And it looks like upside down cones in your chest. Means if we just see it, no, it looks like a cone, 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 and just like triangular in shape. It looks like that. All right, and we have already discussed the right lung is made up of 3 lobes, and the left lung is made up of 2 lobes. Okay, so there is, I mean, in the middle there is the heart, that is in the mediastinum. And the lungs, they are surrounded by what? They are surrounded by sternum, the chest bone, which is this, the ribs, all right, and vertebra. I mean, means at the back side, the vertebra is there. That is your backbone, and they are inside the rib cage. And the rib cage, they protects our lungs. It's in your chest area, chest portion. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shall we move to the next, or else we will stop here? Because if I discuss too many also, like, again, you all will forget. What do you want? Yes, say
Ma'am, next class, ma'am.
in the next class, yes. Because we have discussed too much, I felt, and I think you all will forget. Huh? Okay, then, that's all for today's class. And the next class, again, I have at 1 p.m. Nah? So,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, so next class, I think I have anatomy. So anatomy, I think we were discussing about the sensory organs. So we will discuss about that. That is the sensory organs. All right. Okay, so for
Okay, ma'am.
today's class, is it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then thank you, everyone. That's all for today's class.